Hey Wrestfriends, I'm Edie.
And I'm Teddy.
And we are super excited to be talking about NXT premiering on the USA Network for the first hour, because the second hour was on the WWE Network. But for the first hour, Teddy, were you excited?
Yes. I was super excited. I love NXT so much.
Yeah.
So
and the fact that the ladies opened
the
up.
fact that the ladies opened the show, that was amazing. And they had an amazing match.
It was really, really good. I was super excited to see Candice LeRae and Bianca Belair. Bianca looked great on TV. I love Bianca.
I love Bianca.
I love Bianca so much. I was actually hoping that she would win the match,
Okay.
but I don't hate the fact that Candice won. I like Candice.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that you were a fan of Candice.
When she was with Joey before NXT.
Yeah.
Before she joined NXT, she was with Joey Ryan, and I love them together. I love Joey Ryan too.
Yeah.
So I was one of those fans that when Candice went into NXT, I was upset about it a little bit. I was like, oh no. But I'm very happy to see how they're using her right now.
Yeah.
She's supposed to, the way she's supposed to be used. She's gonna go against Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's Champion.
That's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. I'm a little scared for it.
It's gonna be rough. But you know what? Candice LeRae used to be in intergender matches.
She would throw Kevin Owens over her shoulder like nothing.
Yeah, she would take the most crazy bumps from men. So if she can take those bumps from men, she could take
Shayna. Yeah.
But Shayna is, like you said, rough.
She's so tough. She scares me. Anytime she comes out, I'm just like, oh no. Like, if I was a wrestler, I'd look at her and be like, no.
You know what? Let's talk a little bit about Shayna. And what do you think about Marina and what's her name always coming out with her? I feel like they make her look annoying.
They make her look weak. And I remember it happened. I want to compare her and them two to AJ Styles and like Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Okay.
Like when AJ Styles would come up by himself, I'm just like, oh my god, like he's so badass. And then Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson will come out, and I'm just like, you know what? That's kind of like discrediting him a little bit.
You know what? I feel like I'm gonna talk a little bit about the difference to me. Now that you say that, with Luke Gallows and Anderson coming out with AJ. And Shayna Baszler and Marina, and which I forget how to pronounce her name.
We're just gonna, you know what we're talking about.
You know what we're talking about.
We'll put the picture.
Is that AJ Gallows and Anderson? Well, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
My brain's like. I was sick yesterday, so they have history with the Bullet Club, and back in New Japan. So I see the difference there. I love it when AJ comes out with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Yeah. Because like I said, I see that chemistry that they had when they were in New Japan.
But aren't Shayna and the other two, I know there's like three, aren't they? There's like...
No, there's two more. They used to be with Rousey. They're
the four horsewomen
of UFC.
Yeah.
But they never had a thing in wrestling. When Shayna Baszler was in the Indies, she was by herself.
Yeah.
So,
but now
they're just trying to get them together because which I mean, I if Ronda Rousey was to ever come back and they had them four together, I would like to see that. That would be nice, but I don't.
No, you know what? I would love to see them, the four horsewomen of UFC, go against the four horsewomen of WWE. Because when people say the four horsewomen, they're always like, oh, it's Ronda Rousey and all this, and I'm like, no, don't get it wrong. It's Becky, it's Sasha, it's Bayley. And Charlotte.
Yeah, well, that's why it's the four horsewomen of WWE and the four horsewomen of UFC, which I prefer the WWE ladies, 100%. But like I said, I wouldn't mind Shayna with Marina and the other girl and Rousey together if it was like that.
Oh, if they came out like that, if Ronda Rousey was always with them, I get it.
Right, like that, it's fine, but Shayna needs to be by herself right now. Yeah. Because I feel
she's
like
a star by
Marina
herself.
And that other girl, coming out with her, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of gets rid of her hype a little bit.
She doesn't even need them.
But I bet you now when they have the match against Candice that they're gonna come.
Oh, 100%.
So, but the next match that happened was kind of a throwaway match, and I was telling Teddy that I was very disappointed because they had only an hour to shine, and why have these two guys come out here and put on less than a minute match and then call it? And I think it really had something to do with commercials and getting to the commercial breaks and maybe making up time.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of also see it as maybe they're just trying to have everyone come out every week, hopefully, you know what I mean? Have different people come out. I hadn't seen these guys. I hadn't seen NXT in a while, so I don't know if these guys have been having matches on NXT.
Yeah, they were, I think they mentioned it was like like a breakout star or like a rookie or something. It was like a tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at least we know who they are now. Next time they come out, oh, okay, it's those guys.
Yeah, those guys.
So I kind of see why they did that, but at the same time, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, a lot of people on Twitter were mad. I'm sorry, I'm backtracking to the women's match. A lot of people were mad that they were like, how are you guys going to open up with the women's match? And how are you going to put superstars that nobody knows in the first hour?
Oh my
And I was like, are you
gosh.
kidding me? I was tweeting people back. I was like, well, hopefully you know them after you watch the match. And hopefully you like them enough to want to come back next week.
Right.
Because who could they, maybe they wanted like Adam Cole to start off. But like,
I don't know, there's fans out there that are
petty.
Goodness.
That are crazy.
Let me not see you in person.
But the third and final match that was on the first hour of the USA Network was Velveteen Dream versus Roderick Strong. And I know Teddy has very strong feelings about this match. So go for it, Teddy.
I do. In a good way. I was very excited throughout the whole match. I was at the edge of my seat because they kept teasing us that Roddy was gonna take the win. Yeah. So all those teasers, I'm like, you know what? They're not gonna give it to him. Velveteen's gonna, what do you call that? When they keep the championship?
Retain.
Yeah,
he's gonna retain the title.
He's gonna retain. So I'm like, whatever. But I was still watching. I was still so excited. And when Roderick pinned him and won, I was like, no way. I was so excited. Even though Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish intervened and, they did their thing, it's okay because it's the Undisputed Era. And they're draping in gold.
Yeah. I wanted Velveteen to retain, but I'm not mad that we have like a strong group of champs right now. I think that they really represent the brand well.
100%.
And they're stars. Like everyone loves the Undisputed Era. I'm okay with the Undisputed Era.
I've talked to a couple people that have no idea what's going on in WWE. They think John Cena and The Rock are still wrestling, but they know who Adam Cole is. They've heard of the Undisputed Era, which is very cool. I think Undisputed Era is one of those factions that are gonna be out there like the NWO and DX.
Definitely. People are gonna remember them, and I hope that they really have a long run in NXT now that it's gonna be on TV.
Oh, yes.
So hopefully they stay
too.
on that brand and they're like a good part of what NXT is, because that's what they are now.
Yeah,
so I hope that they stay in those really good positions. But I really had a hard time getting used to like those commercial breaks. And it was so rough.
We have to get used to it.
I hate commercial breaks. I was like, I'll pay an extra $3 to not have commercials. I don't care. I was about to Hulu this. Like,
it's so funny because once AEW comes, I'm gonna feel like that too, because I'm the person that's gonna watch AEW live.
I have no idea how am I gonna watch AEW and NXT at the same time.
I'm not. I'm just gonna stick with AEW, and then after AEW's done, go and watch NXT, and I get to skip through commercials.
I'm gonna be so distracted because what if Sammy is like over here and then Matt Riddle is over here, and I'm gonna be like, oh, Sammy Guevara, oh, Matt Riddle, I don't know who I'm gonna choose. Like, or what if they have a Britt Baker and then they have a Io over here, and I'm just like, oh man, who do I watch? Like, and then I'm just gonna get storylines confused. So for my own sanity, I'll probably have to watch them separately. You
know what's so funny though? I haven't sat down on my couch and watched anything like for so long, like actually I have to get up because I was sick. Yeah. But we're not gonna go there.
That's another story.
It's been a while since I've sat on my couch and actually just stayed watching something. Mm-hmm. I haven't done that for Raw and SmackDown in a while. I watch Raw little pieces and I'm just like, change the channel. I watch SmackDown little pieces and I'm like, change the channel. Yeah. And for NXT yesterday, I actually watched the whole thing, and the same thing with the second hour on the network. Mm-hmm. I watched the whole thing. I paid attention to everything. Didn't have to be on my phone. It was so hard for me because you tweeted that we were gonna be tweeting live. Yeah. And I was like, man, if I get on my phone, I'm gonna get distracted by other people's tweets. Yeah. And like, so let me just watch it. And I did tweet a little bit, but at último, I was just like, no, I'm just gonna watch it because I get very distracted because a lot of people were tweeting.
So crazy, yeah. And it was trending worldwide.
It was number one, yes.
Yeah. And I do like on Mondays and on Fridays, whenever SmackDown's gonna be, Tuesdays, whatever, Wednesdays, we're just gonna have so much wrestling. I'm gonna be like, how are we gonna live tweet the whole thing all the time? It's just so much wrestling all the time. And now that Total Divas is coming back, I'm just my calendar is.
I'll leave that to you.
because Corey Graves is going to be on with Carmella, and Sonya Deville is going to be on, and the Bellas, they're bringing him back.
Well, I hope. Man, the thing about Told Divas, I hope it gets better. I was so bored every season. They bore me.
Last season was pretty rough.
But I support my girls.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I tuned in every single episode. I tuned in. Sergio hated it. Sergio walks away every time I watch it. He's such a hater.
I'm such a fan of like that. But like Ms. and Mrs. is like really, really good too.
It's funny.
But like I don't watch all of them. Like if it's on, I'll watch it, but I don't look for it. But there's just like so much content to be consuming. It's just rough. Like honestly, I've been thinking about it so much, and I'm just like, I'm always watching wrestling now because there's so much wrestling.
So much wrestling. Yes, it's true. I'm excited though. I'm happy.
I'm super. Yeah, you know, everyone. You don't have to love AEW. You don't have to love NXT. You can just stay watching Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, whatever. We have so many options. If you could care less about NXT and AEW, that's fine. Watch Impact. Watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. I watched that for the first time the other day.
Did you?
I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. Like
so cute.
That's how I watch wrestling.
A New Japan Pro Wrestling. She said that is so cute.
I loved it. And I knew a couple of the guys that were wrestling, and I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. Boys on social media
we don't know anything,
and it happens so much, guys. Honestly, you don't even know
it does.
That guys try to educate us on wrestling all of the time. I told you about that Twitter dude. There was Twitter or Snapchat. This dude on Snapchat was like, oh my god, have you heard there's like a new company that's coming for WWE? They're called AEW. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, they're called AEW. You didn't know? And I blocked him. I could not.
It happens all the time. I'm like, yes, I know. I like when, you know, I have a couple of people that I talk to, I consider them friends now.
Yeah.
That they've taught me a lot about different types of wrestling.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike McNichols or McNicholas. I'm sorry if I'm botching your last name, dude. But he's been teaching me a lot of new different stuff, like about death matches.
Oh, okay.
And he goes to all these different shows and he sends me footage and pictures, and I'm just like, he's met MJF, your bae.
Oh, my future bae.
This girl.
When he's not racist.
Yeah. So I like it when they. How do I tell you? They don't come to me telling me, like, letting me know, oh, you're a girl. I know you don't know anything. You know what I mean? When they actually just show me.
When they think, oh, you watch wrestling? That's cool. Do you know about this?
Yes.
And I'm like, no. And they'll be like, oh, well, it's this and that, you know, type of like educate me on it. Like, oh, you know, sometimes when my guy friends don't know about wrestling, I'm like, oh, well, you know, this is what it is, and this is what people do, and you know, this is what happens. And they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. But don't try to think that you know more about wrestling than I do.
Exactly.
Because you don't, obviously.
Exactly. You don't.
Because you don't.
We know the exact same thing. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you that know more. But you know what? Educate me. Don't come to me feeling like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's some guys who think they're the hot shit because, and then they think The Rock is still wrestling. Fuck you.
Or their favorites are like Goldberg and
Hulk Hogan.
You know what? If your favorite wrestler is like Hulk Hogan or Goldberg or who else was I gonna say? Brock Lesnar.
Or if your favorite commentator is Jim Cornette, it's over. It's over, right? Done.
Don't talk to me if your favorite is Jim. If you defend Jim Cornette's BS, don't talk to me.
I can't. There's just so
block us right now.
So much toxicity. Esa cosa. There's a lot of it, but not here at Wrestfriends.
Not here at Wrestfriends.
We will not stand for it. So, let us know what you thought about NXT on the USA Network for the first hour, because the second hour was dragging on the WWE Network. So
she had issues like always.
I always have issues. It irritates me because I'm just like, y'all for real gonna charge me $10? You know what? It was worth it because I got to see the Sasha Chronicle thing, which is really, really good.
Okay.
Really, really good.
I haven't watched it, but I heard it's good.
I was like crying the whole time.
I heard it was very good, so I need to check that out.
So good, but yeah, you guys do need to check it out and let us know what you thought about NXT. Did you guys like the fact that Velveteen lost and now Roderick Strong is, you know, the champion? Did you like the women's match being first? What did you think about the throwaway match? Did you have time to pee during the commercial breaks? These, you know, what do you
think of the commentators too? I love the commentators.
Yeah, I wanted Kathy Kelly to be backstage. I wanted her to be doing backstage interviews, but I didn't get Kathy Kelly.
I'm sure they'll have her doing something.
I'm sure my sis will rise up. and do better. Yeah. Make sure you guys like and leave a comment down below. Subscribe. Let everyone know about Wrestfriends because we are your best friends.
We are your Wrestfriends. We're here, unless you like Jim Cornette.
Unless you like Jim Cornette. All right, bye guys.
Bye.